Hey there, Marvel fans. Welcome back to our channel where we delve into the fantastic and sometimes forgotten corners of the Marvel Universe. If you're all about blockbuster heroes like Iron Man and Spider-Man, you're in for a treat, because today we're shining a light on some of Marvel's most obscure characters, the ones who don't always get the spotlight, but are just as fascinating. Ever heard of Darkhawk or Blind Al? How about the likes of Squirrel Girl, Sleepwalker, or Dupe? If these names don't ring a bell, don't worry. We've got you covered. Grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's embark on a journey uncovering the hidden gems of Marvel Comics. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be scouring the web to get your hands on their stories. So, whether you're a seasoned comic book veteran or new to the Marvel fandom, get ready to meet some characters who prove that the Marvel Universe is wider and wilder than you ever imagined. Let's dive in. Darkhawk. First up is the enigmatic Darkhawk. Now I know what you're thinking. Who is this Darkhawk guy? Well, let me introduce you to Chris Powell, a teenager whose life took a wild turn when he discovered a mysterious amulet. Created by Danny Fingeroth and Mike Manley, Darkhawk made his debut in Darkhawk #1 back in 1991. Picture this. Chris is just an average teen dealing with typical high school stuff when he stumbles upon an alien artifact in an abandoned amusement park. Not your everyday find, right? This amulet grants him the ability to transform into Darkhawk, a powerful armored warrior. Imagine waking up and suddenly having the power to fight crime. Talk about a game changer. It's not all fun and games. Chris grapples with balancing his normal life and his new responsibilities, all while uncovering the secrets behind his newfound powers. His journey is the ultimate coming-of-age story with a sci-fi twist. So what can Darkhawk do? The better question is, what can't he do? When Chris activates the amulet, he swaps bodies with a powerful android from an alien dimension. This isn't just a cool suit, it's an entirely different body. Darkhawk's armor grants him superhuman strength, enhanced reflexes, and durability. He can fly using his glider wings, perfect for those dramatic entrances and swift escapes. His energy blasts from the amulet provide serious firepower against villains. One of his coolest gadgets is the claw cable. Think of it like a grappling hook on steroids, allowing him to latch onto enemies or swing between buildings like a certain web slinger we all know. But with great power comes great confusion. The amulet's connection to an alien race called the Shi'ar adds layers of mystery and conflict. Is the armor really a gift, or is there a darker purpose behind it? Darkhawk's adventures are nothing short of epic. In his solo series, he battles foes like the Hobgoblin, flexing his newfound abilities and testing his moral compass. He teams up with groups like the New Warriors and the West Coast Avengers, rubbing elbows with heroes like Nova and Hawkeye. These collaborations not only expand his skill set, but also his place in the Marvel Universe. One of the most significant arcs is during the War of Kings, a massive cosmic event where Darkhawk discovers more about the origins of his amulet. He learns about the Fraternity of Raptors, a secretive group with intentions that are, well, let's just say not exactly noble. This journey takes him from street-level heroics to intergalactic conflicts, forcing him to confront not just external enemies, but inner demons as well. It's superhero storytelling at its finest. You might ask, why should I care about Darkhawk? Well, besides being totally awesome, he represents the everyman thrust into extraordinary circumstances. His struggles resonate with anyone who's ever felt in over their head. Darkhawk has a dedicated fan base, a cult following, if you will, who appreciate the character's depth and potential. There's even been chatter about him popping up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Blind Al. Next on our list is the mysterious Blind Al. If you've read Deadpool comics, this sharp-witted lady might ring a bell. Created by Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness, Blind Al first appeared in Deadpool #1 in 1997. Althea, affectionately known as Al, is an elderly woman with a past shrouded in secrecy. Rumors hint at her involvement in World War II and connections with British intelligence. She's not your typical grandma, that's for sure. But how does she end up tangled with someone like Deadpool? Strap in, because their relationship is one of the most twisted and intriguing dynamics in Marvel history. Blind Al is both a prisoner and a housemate in Deadpool's life. Yes, you heard that right. She's held captive in his home, but their interactions are anything but straightforward. Their relationship is a bizarre mix of dark humor, psychological games, and unexpected tenderness. They engage in endless pranks. Think chili powder in the soap or trips to the prison dimension called the box for punishment. Despite the mind games, there's an undercurrent of mutual respect and even care. Al often serves as a moral compass, as much as one can with Deadpool, challenging him to confront his actions and sometimes nudging him toward doing the right thing. Their banter is legendary, filled with sarcastic quips and biting humor. It's a relationship that defies easy categorization, part hostage situation, part friendship, and entirely entertaining. One standout arc is when Al tries to escape, leading to a tense confrontation that forces both characters to reevaluate their twisted bond. Deadpool's reaction to her escape attempt reveals a vulnerability he's usually eager to hide. In another storyline, Deadpool travels back in time to prevent Al's past suffering, showcasing a rare, selfless act. These moments add layers to his character, all thanks to Al's influence. Their interactions aren't just comic relief. They delve into themes of abuse, redemption, and the search for human connection in unlikely places. Blind Al might not have superpowers, but her impact is super significant. She adds depth to Deadpool's character, highlighting his flaws and his potential for change. Squirrel Girl. Say hello to the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Created by Will Murray and Steve Ditko, she first leaped onto the scene in Marvel Superheroes Vol. 2 No. 8 in 1991. Doreen Green might seem adorable with her fluffy tail and squirrel ears, but don't let that fool you. She's taken down some of the toughest villains in the Marvel Universe. Squirrel Girl has the proportional speed and strength of a squirrel, which is more impressive than it sounds. She can communicate with squirrels and often teams up with her squirrel sidekick, Tippy Toe. Her real superpower? Unbeatable optimism and a knack for unconventional problem-solving. She defeats villains not just with strength, but with compassion and cleverness. From joining the hilariously inept Great Lakes Avengers to starring in her own series, The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Doreen's adventures are a breath of fresh air. She's famously defeated Dr. Doom, Galactus, and even Thanos. How? By thinking outside the box and refusing to give up. Sleepwalker. Venturing into the surreal, let's meet Sleepwalker. Introduced in Sleepwalker No. 1 in 1991, he's an alien from the Mindscape, a dimension linked to human dreams. When college student Rick Sheridan falls asleep, Sleepwalker enters our world, battling nightmare creatures and protecting humanity from unseen threats. Sleepwalker wields warp gaze, allowing him to alter objects' shape and density. He has super strength, flight, and impressive durability. His presence raises questions about reality versus illusion, and his dual existence with Rick makes for some mind-bending storytelling. Sleepwalker's battles against foes like Cobweb and involvement in events like Infinity Gauntlet add a layer of mysticism to Marvel's lineup. His comics explore themes of identity, responsibility, and the subconscious, perfect for fans who like their superhero tales with a side of philosophy. Dupe. Last but not least, meet Dupe. This floating green thing was created by Peter Milligan and Mike Allred, debuting in X-Force No. 116 in 2001. Dupe is a creature of unknown origin who communicates in his own language, depicted in text that readers had to decode. Intrigued yet? Dupe's abilities are as weird as he is. He can absorb objects into his body, levitate, and has been shown to have reality-warping powers. He's been a cameraman, a secret agent, and even a love interest. Talk about versatility. Dupe was a member of the media-savvy mutant team X-Statix, where he participated in missions that satirized celebrity culture and comic book tropes. His adventures are delightfully strange, often breaking the fourth wall and challenging readers' expectations of what a superhero story can be. And that's a wrap on our journey through the Marvel Universe's hidden treasures. From Darkhawk's transformation from teen to cosmic warrior, Blind Al's psychological chess games with Deadpool, to the quirky escapades of Squirrel Girl, Sleepwalker, and Dupe, these characters show that Marvel's storytelling knows no bounds. They might not always take center stage, but they add richness and depth, proving that every character has a story worth telling. They remind us that heroism comes in many forms, and sometimes the most unexpected characters can teach us the most valuable lessons. So what do you think? Are you ready to dive into the back issues and explore these fascinating tales? We hope this peek into Marvel's lesser-known heroes and villains has sparked your curiosity. Don't be shy. Drop a comment below and tell us about your favorite obscure Marvel character. Who knows? Maybe they'll be the star of our next video. If you enjoyed this journey off the beaten path, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the wild world of comics. Thanks for joining us, and as always, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep being super. Until next time, true believers.